What's up, YouTube? Hello, YouTube. YouTube, me too. We all tube for YouTube. It is Monday night. It's funny, I always do these Monday mindsets after my show on Monday night, not to start the day. It's like, what are you going to continue the week with? Maybe I'll do one on Sunday from Monday, or maybe I'll do one Monday morning once I'm done this show. And I'm doing so that I can be up bright and early at 5 or 6 a.m., which I'm normally used to doing. What's up, people? I'm James Barber. For those of you who don't know, I'm an actor, award-winning Broadway performer, producer of television and film and concerts. I sing all over the world, and I'm currently playing the Phantom in Broadway's longest-running show, The Phantom of the Opera, which I've been doing for almost 2 years and 9 months. Amazing gig, quite a cast, and been there a long time. I wanted to call this one The Art of No, and it's not the Art of K-N-O-W, although that would be a cool title. I wanted to call it The Art of No, as in N-O, because so often in life, people just say yes, 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 yes. They accept, they accept, they accept. And a good buddy of mine, you may have heard this phrase, he goes, the best deals are the ones that I've said no to, because they've opened up opportunity. So there's not a skill set to saying no, but there's something that you have to get used to. And I think as artists, coming from an artist perspective, one of the things that we deal with is acceptance and wanting to be liked as an artist. You want your art to be liked, you want your film to be liked, you want your singing to be liked, you want all these things to be liked. And sometimes you have to say no, which comes down to the idea of somebody's going to ask me for money. So somebody's going to end up saying, you know, no, I don't like you, or no, I don't want you in my job, or no, this is not going to work for me, right? People say no all the time to artists, and there are times in life where you're going to run into situations where, let's say there's a situation that you think would be beneficial, but you don't want to do it, or you want to do it, but it may not be beneficial, or both. It may not be beneficial, and you don't want to do it, but you're afraid to say no because of the ramifications it may have on your career or your life. All right. There are friends that you have that are around you that make you uncomfortable. There are people around you. There are situations you can actually say no, and it's oftentimes more empowering to do that than to just accept all of the time. So. I'll give you an example. So I'll take it from my own life. It's happened many times. Initially, I was just all about what can I do to build my career and build my resume and build the connections that I had, right? But you have to build them ethically and you have to build them properly so that they last, right? So once I got to a certain point, I realized that there were choices that I was making artistically that I didn't like. There were things that I was doing, and people selling out or doing this or doing that, which may have done something in the short term, right? It may have gotten me some cash in the short term, right? But it didn't benefit me in the long run, right? So I have to look at the bigger picture. So I started saying no to things, and people were confused. They're like, why are you saying no to that? You're an actor, how can you do that, right? And when you start saying no to certain things, I had a conversation with my buddy Lee about this too, and he enlightened guy on the entertainment field. I'll give you a bigger scope. So when you say no, I'm rambling, guys, I'm tired. Let's say you hit a certain level, okay? I know people in shows that have hit a certain level, and then rather than build and build and build, they take lesser jobs because they want to sustain their career, right? But what's happening is they've gone from this level and now they're working here, and people are going, wait a minute, oh, I can hire him here now, so I'm going to hire them all the time there. They've made their step up, right? They've made their way through. And the idea is, how do you sustain, right? It's a tough thing for an artist. But when you start saying no, it allows you to do other things. And this is what's critical, and this is probably why I was thinking about this the entire time. And this rambling live YouTube video might make sense. we worry as artists about other people and about whether or not they're going to give us a job, right? Are they going to buy my work? Are they going to like me enough to put me in this show? It's incumbent upon you to go beyond that, because ultimately then you're putting the control and power in their hands versus you taking control and you taking power. Does that make sense? I don't know if it does. To me, it does. What I mean by that is this. You have a job and you're going and you see yourself in a certain light. Now this goes for, this goes for not only artists, but it goes for anybody in any business. You're building and building and building your career and you're building your life. And you made choices, you go, this is what I want. And something comes in that might derail you, right? It takes you off. Now it could be a cool thing, but it's taking you off what you really, really want to do. So you say, no, I'm not going to do that because I want to go and really pursue what I want to pursue. But here's the key. Unless you do something to make your dreams come true, they are just going to be dreams. Unless you take action to actually make the things that you're doing come true, they're just going to be sitting there. So saying no is an empowering way to motivate you to do something that you want to do to create the career that you want to create. You know, you got to pay your bills. You got to feed yourself. You need clothing, you need shelter, right? So how do you do that, right? You need money coming in. So you can do things that will derail you to get that money coming in. Oh, I'm going this way because there's a massive jackhammer that way. You can do things that will derail you and take this other gig, right? Or you can be so narrowly focused on achieving your goal that even if you do take that thing, you want to make sure that it's in line with where you're going, right? Will it fulfill? I was having a conversation with my buddy Ted McGrath, who you guys should follow, you know, great entrepreneur. And he said, look, you know, he's talking to people, he goes, money, you know, you never take a gig just for money. Can that money help you build something that you're going for in the future? He's talking about Facebook ads, right? He's talking about building online businesses, right? And that's what I'm doing with him on another thing we're working on. Is the job that you're doing, or is the thing that you're saying yes to, going to fulfill a need for you to go and create the thing that you want to create, to fulfill that dream? If it's not, say no. Say no. It's scary, it's tough, but find something that will. There are things out there that are day jobs or that are not in line exactly with what you want to do that can fulfill a part of that niche. And maybe look at it this way. When I got married, I'm married to an amazing woman, right? And I always had this sort of picture of what I would want in a spouse and a partner, and here's this woman who came in and has all of those things, right? And sure, there are times when we got to figure stuff out, but the majority of our lives is working in cohesion together toward a common goal, right? So if you find something that you make a checklist on your dream goal, your dream job, right? And you say, these are the things that I want. This, and this. And these are the things that I can do to get there. This, and this, right? As you go looking, and as you start looking at your career and your life and all of the things that you're pushing forward in your dreams, look at your checklist, right? If it starts to derail you, but it has some of those things on your checklist, then okay, right? You can go for that because it's still on your checklist. But let's say you want to be a penguin keeper, right? You want to work in a zoo and take care of penguins, okay? And you get a gig that's going to take you to the Amazon to build huts. Okay, is there something in there that you can make work? Do you see where I'm going? I mean, it was a crazy example, but you know, you want to have things that are in line with your purpose, right? And those things that are not, you can say no. And it's actually pretty empowering to say no because it opens up doors, it opens up things, it opens up, I always say one door closes, the other door opens. Well, Yeah, but why can't you have a lot of doors open? You know what I mean? Why can't a lot of doors be open at the same time? And you go, okay, I'm going to go in this one. Okay, I'm going to close that one. I'm going to go back and go this one, right? It's all possible. All the choices that you're making, all the choices that you see in your life, they're all possible. You just have to go for them. And the ones that don't fit, you can learn, you can look at them, and you can just say, you know what, no, I'm not gonna do those. I'm going to simply follow my path, keep to my checklist. And here's the cool thing, folks, that checklist can change. Your dreams can change. Your goals can change. It's your life. You can live it how you want to live it. You can pursue the things that you want to pursue. You can, work how you want to work. And just stay true to what you're talking about and what your dream is. And your goals and aspirations for yourself. We all grow. We all change as individuals. And as you grow, as we get older, as life changes, as circumstances come in, goals may change, dreams may change, dreams may have been accomplished and now you have to go, okay, now what, right? Different things come into your life. It's okay to change, and it is okay to say no. And I know it's going to be tough for some people. It is for me at times. But don't worry about the perception. Don't worry about what people think. Don't worry about what people say. Don't worry about what others think of your choices, because they're your choices. And if you know if you know the truth of who you are and what you're doing, then those choices are going to be cool. All right? Don't be afraid to say no. Go learn the art of no. All right, guys, that was a rambling one. That was like a 12-minute video. I try to keep the YouTube videos to a couple of minutes and keep the FaceTime longer. All right, for those of you guys who haven't followed me anywhere else, I do Thrive Thursday every Thursday night after my show. It's about 10:45, 10:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's at facebook.com/James Barber Now. In fact, all of my social media handles are James Barber Now, Instagram, Twitter, all of that stuff. So I'm gonna stop. I was walking pretty fast. Look at this beautiful city, guys. Look at this. Gorgeous, gorgeous city. It is a warm night for the end of September. It was in the 80s today, the high 80s in New York, which is kind of odd. Look at this big, huge building that's being constructed. Can you see that? It's massive, massive amounts of people, massive construction, massive creation, right? People saying yes, people saying no. But I'm telling you, these buildings would not have gotten built if somebody didn't say no or yes, right? They're not always going to say yes. Somebody comes with a plan, they look at them, they go, no, it's not going to be structurally right. Or yes, this works, right? So you have to say no to make things right in your life. So don't be afraid to do that. All right, folks, I'm going to sign off. I'm tired. I'm going to go see, I think, on Wednesday, The Play That Goes Wrong, because that's my kind of humor. I haven't seen it yet. Don't get much time to go and see shows in New York because I'm on pretty much the same schedule that the other Broadway shows are. So it's going to be a treat. So I'll let you know how that goes. I'll maybe do some live videos from that. But I'm going to end this YouTube video because it was rambly. It was a rambly YouTube video on You Oughta Know. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Share the stream. Have a great, great, great week. Bye, guys.